I had always believed that my wedding day would be one of the happiest days of my life, a celebration of love, family, and new beginnings. My wife, Emily, and I had been together for several years, and I trusted her completely. I never imagined that betrayal and manipulation could shadow the very day I had planned to mark as the pinnacle of happiness. Weeks before the wedding, subtle signs began to appear. Emily became increasingly secretive about phone calls, texts, and outings she insisted were wedding-related. My mother, always fiercely protective of me, began expressing concern, urging me to overlook minor issues and suggesting that I trust her completely despite my doubts. Looking back, it was clear that her intentions, though cloaked in maternal concern, added pressure that clouded my judgment. On the morning of the wedding, tension was palpable. Emily was unusually quiet, and her phone was never far from her hand. My mother, eager to see a perfect ceremony, kept emphasizing the importance of harmony, of putting aside any doubts for the sake of appearances. Deep down, something told me that this day would not unfold as expected, but I had no proof yet, no evidence. During the pre-ceremony photo shoot, I noticed a series of discreet messages on Emily's phone. Curious and concerned, I glanced over and discovered something shocking. She had been communicating with another man, arranging secret meetings even as we were preparing to say our vows. Betrayal surged through me, but I remained calm. Any reaction would alert her and ruin the possibility of delivering true, calculated revenge. I decided to let the ceremony proceed, all the while planning the moment when the full truth would be revealed. I collected evidence silently, documenting texts, calls, and interactions that would make it undeniable. My plan wasn't about immediate confrontation, it was about full public exposure that would leave no room for denial. As the ceremony began, Emily and I exchanged vows. I spoke with heartfelt sincerity, masking the storm inside. The officiant smiled, guests cheered, and everything seemed perfect, except that I knew the betrayal hidden behind her smile. After the ceremony, I requested a private moment with the key family members, subtly drawing attention to a hidden slideshow I had prepared. When Emily and the guests gathered, the presentation began. Every message, every meeting, every deceitful plan she had arranged was displayed on a large screen. The shock was immediate. Emily's face drained of color. My mother gasped, realizing that the protective advice she had given had unintentionally facilitated exposure. The man Emily had been communicating with received his figurative comeuppance as well. His messages, revealing audacity and intent, were shared with everyone present. Then came the final layer of my revenge, a carefully worded speech, detailing the betrayal, its impact, and the actions I had taken to ensure accountability. I outlined consequences for Emily, including legal and financial measures, and made it clear that trust had been irrevocably broken. The audience, initially silent in disbelief, erupted in murmurs, some expressing shock, others sympathy. Emily could no longer hide behind lies. The aftermath was devastating for her, but liberating for me. The wedding, which had been the pinnacle of deceit, became a stage for justice. I filed for divorce promptly, secured my rights, and ensured that the children, if any, and assets were protected. Emily's reputation, within both family and social circles, was irreparably damaged. My mother, realizing the unintended consequences of her pressure, understood the full scope of the betrayal and her role in unintentionally allowing it to unfold publicly. Months later, I rebuilt my life with focus, dignity, and control. The lesson was clear. Betrayal, even in the most joyous moments, can be countered with patience, strategic planning, and the courage to act decisively. Emily had believed she could manipulate circumstances, hide behind appearances, and escape consequences. She had underestimated the combination of observation, evidence, and precise timing. In the end, the wedding day became a turning point, not for celebration, but for reclaiming control. The betrayal was exposed, justice was served, and I turned what could have been a personal catastrophe into a testament of strategic revenge. Emily, my mother, and the deceitful lover all faced consequences for their actions, while I emerged with dignity, authority, and the knowledge that careful, calculated action is far more powerful than impulsive rage.